Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another cash stuffing envelope video. If that is your thing, then please stick around. Hey y'all, welcome. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button before you go. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It really does mean the world to me. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. You also mean the world to me. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Our budget and things have changed a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss the changes that I'm making with my budget, as well as stuffing envelopes. If you can see there, the kittens are out to play right now. So if you see them bouncing around with my hands, that's why. I don't think they'll cause too much trouble. They're kind of very shy and very quiet too. And I think it's because of the puppies, but they are out here with me chilling. So if you see them, disregard. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move some of this stuff to the side, and I'm gonna try to go through this a little bit more quickly than I have in the other videos. These videos usually take me about 20 to 30 minutes to film. And so I'm gonna try to at least keep it at the 20-minute marks or lower than that. So we're gonna kind of go through this a little bit more quickly. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. So I got a comment. I'm taking out the cash for what we're stuffing today, which is $610, and I will real quickly count that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. A couple things that we're going to be doing differently this time around in the future is that we decided that we were going to purchase a deep freeze. So my $5 bills that I have been saving up, we purchased a deep freeze, and we're gonna kind of stock up on groceries. Around here, we have just been buying groceries from week to week, and we don't really have any like stock groceries in our home. And with the economy the way that it is and the pending possible shutdown, I'm gonna try to do my best to somewhat stock a pantry. I do have a pantry in this new house that we bought, and I was gonna just use that for like overflow of like brooms and whatnots, mops, my shampooer, all those fun things. But I think that with the current situation, I think it's smart of us to try to stock a little bit of groceries, and I'll kind of explain that a little bit more in detail in my grocery haul. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more information about how I'm going to start my pantry and what I'm going to stock in there, then please watch that video. It might be coming out the video before this one by the time you see it, or the video after. I tend to try to post my grocery haul videos on Tuesdays. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go check out that video, because it'll be a little bit more in detail in there of our plans with our grocery and pantry budget. So I'm gonna go ahead and unstuff the envelopes that I have in my cash wallet. And that is going to be set aside. So I have nothing in groceries. I usually don't. I have been doing all of my grocery shopping online. I still do have my $40 in personal, so I will set that aside and put that into my personal sinking fund that I have in my other binder. Miscellaneous has 5, 10, 11, 12, $13 left in it. I will set the $1 aside. You guys know I save all of my $5 bills. I was really saddened to have to spend my $5 bills because that's not something I like to do, but I felt like it was necessary given the upcoming change of government. So I did go ahead and spend my $5 bills. So I'm starting over with that. Gas has some money left in it. We have 45, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So again, I will take the $3 and set it in my $1 pile, the 5 in my $5 bills, and I will be setting this 20 over to roll over into something else. We did have a dentist appointment in the city. Well, not dentist appointment. We had dental surgery in the city for the little guy. So I did bust into the gas envelope. Sometimes I don't even have to bust into the gas envelope. Sometimes I do. This envelope is a hot mess. So let's straighten her out a little bit, shall we? Okay, so in this envelope, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So that's really not bad considering I put $80 in here last week. So, you know, I spent less than half of it. So the 20 and the 10, I'm setting over here to roll over. The 5s will go into my $5 pile, and all of these ones that are not facing the right direction will go into my $1 pile, and I will use what I need to this week out of this pile, and then I'll be moving that into rollover. Okay? And we'll get to all that soon enough. So, there's that. So this is the rollover money right there, and then the 5s and whatnot are underneath there. Okay, so when it comes to my grocery budget, I set aside $200 this week for groceries, and I left all of that online. And the reason why is because, like I said, I'm going to be doing some extra stocking up in our pantry as much as I can. I'll probably really only be able to do that when it's a week that both me and my husband gets paid, which is this week. On the weeks that we only get one paycheck coming in, I probably won't be able to do as much of that as I would like. But my grocery budget will go up, and it will just depend on how much money I have to spend for that week. So normally I spend about $100. This week I'm setting aside $200 because I want to stock up on some things. I'm not going overboard. I'm not going to be a prepper pantry where I have a 6-month supply to 5 years on hand. That's not what I'm going to be doing. But like I said, if you want more information on that, then please check out my next video of my grocery haul. But I will be increasing this grocery budget as I can, depending on the budget for that week. That's the way we're going to go. So I did save out $200 out of this week's money for groceries, and I kept that online, so you won't be seeing me stuff the grocery envelope as I normally would. Personal, where's my money? I'm going to set this whole side, this extra leftover money up over here so we can come back to that, and I'm going to get this going for us here. So I have 20s and I have 10s, which is normally what I stuff. I do not stuff $5 bills because, like I said, I do like to keep those $5 bills. So I don't ever stuff a $5 bill. If for some reason I have my kids' envelopes with their allowance money in it, sometimes they get a $5 bill, and I will try to replace that $5 bill with like 1s or with a 10 or something so that I can keep that $5 bill. That's how much I like to save my $5 bills. So personal is going to get 20 this week, or 40 this week for me. And I have 80 wrote down on my little list there. And that's because I haven't seen my hubby yet, and he also gets 40. So I'm gonna set his 40 up over here so that I don't forget to give it to him when he gets home. Miscellaneous will get $20 as per usual. And I think that after I do my grocery stock up this week, that I probably, hopefully, won't have to get into that at all, okay? So then we have gas, and gas always gets 60. A lot of times we don't use this money, which is great because then I can roll it over into another envelope as I see fit. So gas will get 20, and then spending this week will get 40. And again, hopefully I won't have to spend any of this money because we will be having extra groceries and supplies in the house, so I shouldn't really need to. So that is going to do it with the envelopes that I keep in my wallet. And then we're going to move on to Mr. Blue Pants here, okay? And a lot of this money in here is rollover money for like deposit, going back to the bank, groceries, if I have any extra. I kind of was using this system first and then moved on into my wallet. So I kind of still work with all of them. So personal, like I said, will get my $40 from this week deposited into that. And one of you guys in my last video said that I needed to use trackers in my envelopes. And I don't have time for that. So what I decided that in the envelopes that I should be saving money into, I'm going to kind of write down underneath the money that should be in there from week to week, so you can see that I had $120 in there and I'm adding 40. So that should be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So that should be correct. I'm gonna kind of put down in parentheses what my envelopes have in them when the week is out. If that makes sense. I'm not one of these people that are gonna track every single dollar that gets pulled out of these envelopes, because I just don't have time for that. I'm a pretty busy lady. Plus, these envelopes are set up to be able to have the money to spend out of them. So I don't feel like everything should be getting tracked, but I will do a review before I make these videos so that I know how much money is in that envelope, if that makes sense. So miscellaneous is in my wallet, gas is in my wallet, sports and school aren't getting anything. Family fun will get 20. Oops, I closed that up. And our family fun is just basically for a treat night, whether we go and grab burgers or get ice cream or pizza. This buffer didn't get used, and I'm going to set this aside into my rollover and replace it with another 20. Yeah, I could have just left that 20 in there, and I really should have a buffer envelope for my wallet so I don't have to keep it in here, but eventually one day I'll get my act together, okay? Pets has 20 in it, and we're going to be adding 20 to it, so we will have 40 in there. This pet envelope in this binder here is for like their necessities, like food, cat litter, all that fun stuff. And the boys, you guys know, they all get $10 put into their allowance money as long as they have done what they're supposed to do all week. They do get that money put into their envelope. Normally, I have rolled this money over into their Greenlight savings card, but I have not done that because I'm a slacker. There's just been too much going on. Here's a $5 bill, which I'm going to take out of my ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna put this $5 bill in my $5 savings. That's kind of how I do. I like to see no $5 bills in my wallet. Let's see, did Jack have, what did Jack have? Jack had 56, okay. And I'm gonna add a 10 in here for him. 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. And they know that for every $10 they get, they have to save 3 of it. And I kind of can keep track and go back and look to see what they should have been saving. So like, I didn't deposit any money in for last month. So they should, each out of the money that they have right now, should have $12 in savings for last month. And then a $6 so far, no, $9 so far this month. So $20 of their allowance right now is strictly savings. They don't get to spend all of their money with the exception of Ethan, because he's my big kid. He's 18. He saves his own, he saves 30% out of his paychecks that he gets. He does have a job. I just set back this money in case he needs something such as a tank of gas. And sometimes I give him the money at the end of the month just as a special treat. And sometimes I put it into his green light savings account as well. Just whatever I see fit, okay? Going into the next thing is going to be clothing. And clothing, I show that I should have 80 in here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. And it is gonna get a $20 bill, bringing that up to $100. And I'll probably be spending this money as we go Christmas shopping and whatnot. The kids do need maybe some like hoodies and things like that. So that'll just be extra Christmas. Vacation should have 80 as well, 20, 40, 60, 80, and we are adding $100 to that as well. Who knows if we'll actually get to go on vacation. We do have a cabin in Illinois, so we will most definitely be able to travel there, hopefully by summer, this next coming up summer, but who's to say. But I'm gonna continue to put money back for it anyway. Graduation should have 60, 20, 40, 60, and we're adding another 20 to that as well. Moving it up to $80. Car tags and taxes will get 10, and there is 20 in that, so it'll bring this up to 30. I do have to pay my car tags at the end of December, and I think that's like 50 bucks, so I have plenty of time if I just put $10 in there to do that. Our personal property taxes and all that stuff is already paid for. In Missouri, we pay personal property tax and then we pay for car tags. And your personal property taxes, whether or not you own 10 cars, a house, or whatever, have to be paid before you pay for your car tags. That's just the way that it works here in Missouri. So it's now the end of the year, so we've already paid for our personal property taxes. Christmas will be getting 40, and I should have 110, 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So we're gonna add 40 to that, which would make this 150. And we did get our Christmas Club bonus, or not, it's not really a bonus. We put money aside out of each of my husband's paycheck to pay for Christmas throughout the year. So we did get that deposited. I was gonna take it out and have it in cash, but I figured that I'll probably be doing some online shopping, so I just kept it in there for now. And then this will be, if I'm at Walmart or Target or whatever and I see something the boys want, I can pull it out of this one, cash wise or whatever. So we do have, our Christmas is fully funded. This little Christmas envelope is just extra. Car maintenance has 40 in it, that's right, and I'm gonna be adding a 10 to it as well. So that's gonna bring this amount up to 50. And I think right now we're good on car maintenance. We may need some oil here or there, but we had to spend like $400 on Ethan's car. And we're thinking about purchasing a new car for myself. Haven't decided yet. Home projects did have $331 in it. It is down to 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did get some more wood delivered because we do have a Hardy, which is wood heat from the outside. And then we had a couple things that we had to pick up for the garage conversion. So we're down to $25 in there. Sports gets nothing right now because we're in the middle of winter and my kids don't play any winter sports. Currently, the only one that does is my oldest, and he's in wrestling, and he already has all the things that he needs for that. So, and plus it's a school sport, so the school pretty much provides everything except for his wrestling shoes, which he already has. So, medical should have 50 in it, 20, 40, 50, and it's also getting another 10. So that brings this one up to 60. Back to school right now isn't getting anything. We'll probably start that back up at the beginning of the year. Gifts, I did pull out. I blessed somebody with lunch this past week. So, or I treated somebody to lunch this past week. So I have 13 in here, and it's also getting 10. This envelope is for things like that, or if somebody I know needs a pack of diapers or a can of formula, or there's a little kid birthday party coming up and my kids are going, that's what this envelope is for. When it's around any of our birthdays, like in the family, I will put like $100 in every time for that. But normally, right now we're in a slow period where we don't have any birthdays or anything. Excuse me, car maintenance. I just broke that zipper off. Not that they break off, they just slide right back on. So car insurance this week is getting $24 because we both got a paycheck, and it currently has 192, I believe. 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So I will take the 20, and then I will take 4 ones from my $1 stash pile left over from the week. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will put that in there. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is going towards my next 6-month premium of car insurance. Pets Medical is going to get 40. And it currently has 90, I think. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and it's going to be getting 40. We do have a neuter coming along. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30. And then the kittens will be coming due in the next several months for their neutering. So I'm just setting back as much as I possibly can for that. House cash is going to get 10. And this is just for emergency house cash. Sometimes I find myself feeling like I need to have, you know, in case something happens and I don't want to pull it out of any of my sinking funds, just random stuff. Somebody comes by and they're selling Girl Scout cookies or something, and I don't want to pull that money out of my spending money or my miscellaneous money or something like that. So I figured we'd start a little house cash fund and use that if we need to, just in case some random event happens. Subscriptions are getting 10, and this is the last month that I'm gonna pay for subscriptions, like monthly. I'm going to cancel, I do believe, my BoxyCharm and my Ipsies. I have so much makeup and I'm not gonna be able to use it all. So I think as much as I love to have that, I think I'm going to cancel. But in case I decide to do like a 3-month deal in the middle of next year, I wanna be able to have the money. Or in case I want any other type of subscription, I'm thinking about doing like a home decor box maybe. But I'd like to be able to pay for that in advance. You know what I'm saying? So 30's going in there, and the shop is getting 20, and that's because I do believe it's time to renew my P.O Box towards the end of this month or the first part of December. So I want to go ahead and have the money in there for that. And I think it's like $36 for 6 months. So I want to be able to have that money without having to budget it out monthly for it in my monthly budget. So next up is my savings. And my house savings is going to get 40. This bad boy should have 160 in it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. And I'm adding 40 to it, which is gonna give me 200. And my savings is also getting 40. I usually split my savings up in between both of these envelopes. One is for our house savings, and that's going to be specifically in case our washer and dryer go out, our air conditioner goes out, something like that. Emergency house savings. And then this savings account is just general savings for everything else. So this also should have 160, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. And it's getting 40 as well. So that is adding, oh, I just popped that guy off with the, that's gonna have 200 as well. And, oh, we got a $5 challenge. And let me pull out my $5 over here. So, like I said, I spent all of my $5 challenge money stocking up on meat and chicken, or beef and chicken, and buying a deep freeze. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm adding in $35, and we're starting this all over. So there is that for savings. Now, I have, let me write that down so I don't forget. Plus 35. Okay, so now I have my leftover rollover money from the week. So let me count this out. This cat, move Daisy. My cat's names are Daisy and Dukes. Is that not the funniest thing you ever heard? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So right now, all of my rollover money is going into house projects. There's a lot of things around this house that need to be taken care of, or just getting it, you know what it's like when you buy a new house. You just want to make it the way that you want it, which takes a lot of money, okay? I forgot what I said was on this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So let me write this down, plus 96. And so, you know, all of our leftover extra cash is just going back, investing in ourselves. And that's just the way that we're gonna be doing it. For now. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this money will constantly come and go. But that's where all of our overflow money is going currently. All right, guys, that does it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how your budgeting is going down below. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. I hope you guys stay safe and stay healthy. And until next time, I'll see you next week for another video. Bye, guys.